Happy Friday! I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Kelly. It's our last day of Animal Week, so we thought we'd wrap up the week by telling you about all of our favorite animals.
Today you'll get to hear from each of the cast members here at BGC TV as we each tell you about our favorite animal.
You'll also get to hear from a few of our club kids about which animal is their favorite.
We're going to kick off the show with Kaylee, who will be talking about her favorite animal, dolphins. Take it away, Kaylee.
What's up, guys? Today I want to talk to you guys about my favorite animal, a dolphin. Dolphins are so amazing. I find dolphins fascinating because of how smart they are. Dolphins are very playful and very, very smart. People even say that dolphins can sense fear, happiness, sadness, and they can even identify a pregnant woman. How crazy! Dolphins like to surf in the waves or in the wake behind boats, and they can swim up to 22 miles per hour. That is fast. Dolphins eat fish, squid, and shrimp. A group of dolphins will get together and they will make a mud ring to trap fish. Then some of the dolphins wait on the outside and gulp up the fish who try to escape. There are 32 different types of dolphins, but today I am going to talk to you about the most common dolphin, a bottlenose dolphin. These dolphins are the most common ones, typically the ones you see pictures of. These dolphins can grow from 10 to 14 feet long, and they can weigh as much as 1,100 pounds. Bottlenose dolphins are found in warm water all over the world. They live both in shallow water, close to shore, and far out in deep, dark water. Here are some super cool facts about dolphins and how intelligent they can be. It has been proved by scientists that dolphins give themselves names. They develop their own individual whistles, and they recognize theirs and other dolphins' names. Communication is very important to dolphins. They use anything from squawks to whistles underwater to communicate with each other. When dolphins are asleep, one part of their brain remains alert and awake. This keeps them safe from potential predators and enables them to breathe while sleeping. Isn't that insane? Did you know that a killer whale is the biggest type of dolphin? Weird, right? Even though it is named a whale, killer whales belong to the dolphin family. Killer whales reaching up to a length of 30 feet are the biggest of the dolphin kind. Dolphins are extremely smart animals. They are not only the friendliest or caring creatures, but also the most intelligent ones. It is believed by scientists that comparing the ratio size of brain to body, dolphins take the second place right after the humans. Well, that's all I have time for today, guys, but look up dolphin facts and there are so many more cool things to learn about. Now let's go to Willow and learn about her favorite, slithery snakes.
Hey guys, it's Willow, and today I'll be talking about one of my favorite animals, snakes. Now, if you're afraid of snakes, I would suggest to skip past my part or look away, because I will be showing some pictures of some pretty cute snakes. Okay, so let's get started. There are 3,000 different kinds of snakes in the world, but today I will just talk about my 3 favorite kinds. Now, I should mention that if you see a snake in real life that isn't someone's pet, don't try to touch or grab it, because those are not safe and they could be poisonous. But also, if they are someone's pet, remember they're not like cats or dogs and they don't really enjoy to be held, so be safe. So the first snake I'll be talking about is the hognose snake. Now, a hognose snake is called hognose because they have an upturned snout, which makes them kind of look like a little pig. It's really adorable, and the reason that they have an upturned snout is because hognose snakes come from very sandy places, and they use them to dig into sand. Now, snakes don't smell with their noses, which is lucky, because if a hognose smelt with that, he'd have sand in his nose. But they actually smell with their tongues. So the next snake is a ball python, and ball pythons are called that because they like to wrap themselves up into a little ball. Ball pythons are one of the most common types of snakes to be kept as pets because they're quite even-tempered and are less likely to bite when they're handled. They only bite when they're under extreme stress, like if they're put into a new cage and aren't given time to adjust. Even though they aren't poisonous to humans, if you're bitten by one, you should always go to a doctor. There are also many different colors or morphs that ball pythons can have. In fact, people breed them together to get all different types of cool colors. And the last snake I'll be talking about is a corn snake. They are the most common snake to be held as a pet. They're called corn snakes because they look like native corn. And they rarely bite and are mostly docile, which means they don't move around a lot, and they're pretty chill. In fact, my science teacher in middle school had a corn snake and would let us hold him and take pictures if we got really good grades on our tests. And though they are common pets, if you see them out in the wild, don't try to touch them because they look exactly like venomous copperhead snakes, which are very scary. So be careful if you see them. And that's all I have for today, and I hope you enjoyed learning about one of my favorite animals. After this quick commercial break, Elizabeth will tell you all about her favorite animal, which are pandas. Whoa, aren't snakes so cool? I wish I was a snake. In fact, I wish that I could shed like a snake, but not in a sunburn way, because that would hurt. I want to be able to fully shed all my skin and be baby smooth. Well, good thing I have snake skin. Snake skin is a really easy skin cream that you rub on your skin, and then after a week, all your skin will peel off in little layers. Be sure to get your snake skin today. Smells delicious. Buy it at www.snakelikeaskin.com for your baby smooth skin transformation.
My favorite animal is an eagle because it stands for America and it stands for the Marines, and I just love eagles.
Hi kiddos, I'm here to talk all about my favorite animal, which is pandas. Pandas are the cutest things ever. Pandas eat mostly bamboo and leaves. Occasionally they will eat fish and other vegetation, but they mostly just eat bamboo. They eat really, really fast, and they spend about 12 hours a day eating. Isn't that crazy? An adult female panda weighs about 200 pounds, and they can climb up to 13,000 feet. They are also really good swimmers. Pandas are actually very shy and will stay away from people, which is good because it helps keep them safe. We talked about endangered animals yesterday, and these loving creatures are actually endangered, meaning there aren't a lot of them left in the world. There are only about 1,500 left in the wild. That is not a lot. So, if you are ever in China where these animals are, make sure you leave them alone and let them live naturally in their habitats. That's all the time I have. Let's go to Kate to talk about her favorite animal.
Hi kids, I'm going to tell you about two of the cutest animals on the planet. You guessed it, alpacas and llamas. Most people don't even know the difference between the two, and for most of us, it doesn't really matter because both are adorable. But if you're interested in knowing, here are some things that will clear up the mystery for you. First of all, a llama is much bigger than an alpaca. Alpacas only weigh about 150 pounds, but llamas can weigh up to 400 pounds. Alpacas have short, pointy ears, but llamas have longer, banana-shaped ears, like this. An alpaca's face is kind of stubby and a lot fluffier, but a llama has a longer nose. Alpacas are bred for their fleece. It's really soft and makes great sweaters, but they look pretty funny after getting their hair cut. And some people like to have fun when they shear them. Maybe Susie Scissorhands got a hold of these alpacas. Llamas are used to pack animals because they can carry heavy packs and they have really good balance. Even though alpacas are cuter, they can be feisty. They like to be in a group. The llamas are the spitters, but they're actually friendlier than alpacas. Still, they're kind of loners, so sometimes people will use a llama to guard their alpacas and keep them safe from predators. It's obvious that I love these creatures, and I could talk about them all day long. I think you might get bored with that, so I'll end here. But before we go to Kaylee for our wellness tip, take a look at this picture. Now, can you tell the difference between an alpaca and a llama? I bet you can. After the show, comment below and let us know if you like alpacas or llamas better. Now to Kaylee.
Hey guys, today I wanted to talk to you guys about bullying, what it is and how to handle it. Bullying means technically to pick on someone or to make them feel less than they are. Bullying can make people feel sad, angry, or embarrassed. A bully might say mean things to someone, take a kid's stuff, or even leave someone out of a group on purpose. A bully can also peer pressure kids into doing things they wouldn't normally do because they are scared of the bully. So you are probably wondering why bullies act the way they do. Some bullies act that way because maybe they get in trouble a lot at home, or maybe the people around them are always yelling or shouting. They may think that being angry, calling names, and pushing people around is a normal way to act. Some bullies are bullied themselves. Sometimes bullies know that what they're doing or saying hurts other people, but other bullies may not really know how hurtful their actions can be. So, how do you handle a bully or being bullied? There are 3 categories on how to handle it. The first one is preventing a run-in with a bully. So, to prevent running into a bully, don't give the bully a chance. Avoid the bully as much as you can. Maybe take a different route to class if you can, and don't be scared of a bully. Sometimes just acting brave is enough to stop a bully. Next, you should get a buddy or be somebody's buddy. Make a plan to walk with a friend or 2 on the way to school, recess, or lunch. Offer to do the same if a friend is having trouble with a bully. The next category is coming face to face with a bully. Ignore the bully if you can. Try your best to avoid and ignore the threats. Pretend you don't hear them and quickly walk to a safe spot. Acting as if you don't notice and don't care is like giving no reaction at all, and this just might stop a bully's behavior. Stand up for yourself. Pretend to really feel brave and confident, even though you might not in the moment. Tell the bully no, stop it, in a loud voice, then walk away or run if you have to. Kids also can stand up for each other by telling a bully to stop teasing or scaring someone else, and then walking away together. The last category of how to handle a bully is don't be a silent bystander. Get involved if you see bullying going on anywhere in your school or town. Tell an adult, stick up for the person being bullied, and tell the bully to stop. If you see someone being bullied, or if you are being bullied yourself, don't be a silent bystander. Go tell a trusted adult. Talk to them about what is going on. Teachers, principals, counselors, and even recess and lunchroom staff are perfect to report a bully to. Always report a bully. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for today, but don't forget to smile. Let's go to Kelly about otters.
Thanks, Kaylee. Now, technically my favorite animal is dinosaurs, but since we just talked about them yesterday, I'll be talking about my second favorite animal, otters. There are actually 13 different species of otters. Some live on land and water, and some just live in the water. Otters have a lot of really cool adaptations that help them live in the water. They don't have much blubber to stay warm, so they have special layers of fur to keep them insulated. Their fur is also water repellent, which helps them stay dry. They have webbed feet to help them swim, and they can close their nose and ears to keep out water too. Otters are carnivores, which means they eat meat, so they have sharp teeth and claws to help them catch small animals and birds to eat. Otters live all over the world. They just have to be near water. They actually live on every continent except Antarctica and Australia. When people first came across otters, they started hunting them for their fur, and they almost made them go extinct. Luckily, since then, people have started working to protect them so they don't go extinct. The reason I love otters is because they're super cute and they also love to play. Some otters make little water slides so they can slide into the water. They'll also hold each other's hands to keep their friends from floating away from the group. It's utterly adorable. It's time for a quick break, but we'll be back after this to hear Joe share about his favorite animal.
Have you ever wanted to be an animal for the day? Well, the Beastly beverage is just the thing for you. There are many different types of Beastly beverage. There's the Mythical Collection, and even a BGC TV Favorites collection. You can become their favorite animal. They have a kind of bad aftertaste, but they instantly turn you into an animal, so what more could you ask for? For example, right here, this is the chameleon drink. So I'll turn instantly into a chameleon. Ooga booga.
You may have heard about wolves before, and some of you may be wondering why we didn't talk about them with all those other family animals. Well, the reason why is because I was going to talk about those big old dogs here. These guys are so cute, and there's a lot of them to learn about them. Like how the dogs that we know now are the descendants or grandchildren of wolves. This may have happened by accident, One theory is that the wolves would follow ancient hunters to snack on the food they left behind, and after a while, they just became a lot nicer. Now, wolves live in many different places, like the tundra or the woodlands. Some even live in the swamp, like this red wolf. These guys are hunters, meaning they go out looking for their food, which is usually something bigger than them with hoofs for feet, like a deer. Wolves are a lot bigger than you may think. A wolf is about the size of an average size human when it is standing straight up. Now, not all wolves live in the wild. Some are kept as pets. These wolves are called wolf dogs. They are super friendly, but they can be super shy too. Wolf dogs can get as big as regular wolves. Sadly, that is all the time that I have to talk to you about wolves. So for now, I will leave you all in the capable hands of Kelly and Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, do you think Joe's favorite is a wolf because he's a werewolf?
I guess we'll find out at the next full moon.
Yikes. All right, well, that's it for today's show, guys. We hope you enjoyed learning about some of our favorite animals, and don't forget to leave a comment down below to let us know what your favorite animal is.
Be sure to check out the links to do cheer camp with Kadri and Ashley and make a bee hotel with Kelly. We would also like to give a shout out to the Goal Foundation for sharing some yoga and cooking videos with us. Be sure to watch for those as well.
That's great, Elizabeth, but what is the Goal Foundation?
Good question. The Goal Foundation is an organization here in Ogden that promotes getting outside and participating in activities like hiking, biking, and climbing.
Fantastic. Be sure to check those out. We'll be back next week with a fresh theme that will take us back through time.
Have a good weekend, guys.
Bye.